Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to AEL Dallas 10K. Golden Boy and Duffman here as we have Variety or
Verity
facing off.
Good diction.
Against facing off against excellence.
Is that a funny word? Or?
You say it. You say that diction, and you're such a dirty mind. You have potty mouth.
Domination on strike zone,
Yeah,
which seems to be a common trend for how many? I don't know. We've played this like the beginning of like every match. I feel like.
Yep. No, just about. Yep. That makes a lot of sense.
Dom strike zone. We've got excellence. We've got Verity, and to start things out, we're going to be jumping on board with Faccento, and he's going to find your first blood bottom pro shop, and he's going to push that out, see if he can make a play on A, tossing stuns and nades. Can he connect with any of those? No, but he can't get shots fired down range and not going to connect and make the kill. Early on, though, B goes into their control. He's got to rotate all the way back to C, though, and he's got some big kills to make here.
Yeah, so, a couple things to point out. I have a lot of experience with this particular team of four here, and it's actually quite interesting, like the history, right? Like, I mean, I've known Diabolic for a little while.
Diabolic.
Yeah, Diabolic. The dude's a beast. He's a savage. He plays Call of Duty like no other. I mean, he's a very talented slayer. And Snipedown. I mean, like the Snipedown from Halo.
Yeah.
Need I say more? But really showing that he's a great multi-gamer as well, and having competed in some good teams in the past, but on top of which, they almost qualified for Season 3 through that crazy open bracket. So that
was a brutal open bracket.
With juggernaut teams that were in there, so that can give you a good idea. But the two players I want to talk about are Faccento and KozMo, because a lot of people know KozMo from his time in, oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember Neslo's old team, Prime Example.
Yeah.
And KozMo was a part of that roster at the beginning. Faccento, I've known this kid for such a long time. Very talented player. Honestly, a very naturally gifted player. What was this?
Yeah, there's a little audio issue, guys.
Yep,
we'll be fixing it at the break. Don't you worry, we'll be fixing it at the break. But these players are so talented.
Yeah, no, Faccento, I mean, absolutely amazing player. I always said that if this dude can get on a good team and his internet doesn't destroy his life, he could do some amazing things. And I really just like this Excellence roster. And looking right now at the score, it's currently going to be 42-26. Excellence definitely not disappointing here, Duff.
Well, they just had 3 down, so an opportunity for Verity to make some plays. But KozMo's on your screen on a 5-point streak, 9-2. He's going to run out of ammo as he picks up his final couple of kills to defend that A flag. And now he'll jump on it. A and B will go back into the control of Excellence. But already a 30-point differential for this squad as they've just run away with this game to begin.
Yeah, but they got to be very careful, though, because they are going to be losing 2 at this time. They're going to lose into 2 that they had control of, which was B and A. They end up losing both, so they do have C now. Let's see what Faccento could do here, as he's going to be pushing out toward A, finding one. Gets
Magoo.
With that from Magoo.
Magoo going big.
Magoo.
But 3, make it all 4 down, coming out of spawn for Verity. And Magoo's just going to be my favorite player to say his name.
Dude,
Magoo's just going to be my favorite. Smalls was a great
There
get.
was one named Gibbs.
Smalls, and Magoo.
Gibbs.
Best guys, take notes. Focus on your gamer tag. That's all you need to be successful in Call of Duty.
Honestly, yes. that's really it. I don't know why I picked Golden Boy. Like of all the things I could have possibly picked. Like, I'm a grown man. There's no reason why.
Just made it grown man. Grown man for the win.
Grown man.
Snipedown is on your screen. He goes down, as does 3 players from Excellence, leaving KozMo to make some plays on this B flag, and he will get shut down after getting a nice 2-piece. Unfortunately, we didn't switch over fast enough to see that, but Snipedown and Faccento doing work right now. Everybody from Excellence, obviously, going off, but this Verity squad hanging in there as much as they can. 68-47, a minute left of gameplay. They did have a 2-cap. There's been 3-4 down for Excellence a couple of times here, but Excellence has been doing such a great job of coming back from that and winning their gunfights and gaining control of the map.
Yeah, I mean, granted, and like you said, right, Verity, they're trying, right? They're trying to hold it down. They're trying to, get in there and, get in their head and all that stuff.
I'm in your head.
I'm in your head. And, just show their dominance, right? Everyone knows coming into this, Excellence is one of the favorite teams, alongside TK, Face, Curse, as well as Nihil's team as well.
Annex, yeah.
Annex. Annex, Connects. I don't know. I'm just messing around. But so it's not going to be an easy thing for Verity to try and knock off EX. I mean, anyone at home who's watching is probably saying, this could probably be reminiscent of what we saw earlier with TK versus Danger Zone. Oh my goodness!
Well, it doesn't. I mean, you could say that, but at the same time, they're only down by about 22 points right now. They're going to go into the half. Yeah, 22-point differential. They've been down by 20 consistently for about 3 minutes. But just the fact that they've been able to hang for that long and keep it with that same thing, yeah. Maybe it's going to be a different story as we flip sides and they can bring this one back. But Excellence obviously doing a great job. Diabolic, 18-9.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Going double positive. KozMo, 21-10, just doing work. And look at, aside from the KD column being so great, the death column is even important. Look how few deaths Excellence has.
Yep.
So few deaths, and they're winning their gunfights on the objective, and that's obviously the most important.
The guy with the most kills has the most deaths. It makes a lot of sense because he's forcing a lot of gun battles, which makes, again, a lot of sense. On the other side, though, Kits and Conflict are struggling quite a bit, 5-16, 5-6-18, as Snipedown's going to play some ring around the rosy over here, the most dangerous kind, as he's able to take out Kits. And now there's going to be 2 more players inside of B. 3 players, actually, as they all spawn. Going for the dub. Gets it. Beautiful. And not going to be able to follow up for the trip. But still, though, his job is just to force them and keep them pinned inside of the base. Meanwhile, his teammates are just going to continue to just be fed these kills as they walk through the doorway. And
I like how he backed up there. He was like, I don't know if I should have pushed into that. Let me make sure that A is fine. Because if you watch the minimap, the top left-hand corner, his teammates obviously locking down Closet, and he kind of pushes to
Faccento.
Faccento goes down to Kits there. But obviously, Excellence doing such a great job rotating throughout. They've got control of A. They've got control of C. And now, as Magoo tries to make a play on A, he'll get taken out by Snipedown. And they're just doing such a great job defending their flags.
Yeah, I'm going through. We got KozMo actually on a point streak here. Kit is actually on a point streak. Spoke too soon. Both players end up getting taken out, though, for their respective teams. Back over to Excellence. Snipedown 19-7. 4 captures as well. And that's also another thing you got to point out as well, right? Like, look how many captures on the other side the Ghost team
Wow. 15
has,
captures.
Right? Exactly. Your math is incredible.
15 captures for Verity. I know, it's impeccable. I went to school. It was like this weird thing.
You went to
I was against it at first.
You went to
that
thing called school?
Yeah.
Because they asked me, and I was like, yo, I'm from the hood.
I don't speak school, so.
Yeah. I don't speak school.
3 go down there for Verity, leaving Mr. Magoo all by himself. 15-21 is Magoo, but leading his team in the kills column as well.
His name is Magoo. If his name was Mr. Magoo.
His name is, well, I imagine he didn't. He goes by Mr. Magoo. Like, if I see him when he's walking by, I'm like, Mr.
And if
Magoo,
he's not a bald,
what's up, pal?
Short man with a top hat, I would be very disappointed. We're just so funny.
We're just like 2 peas in a pot.
2
peas for Snipedown, though, as he makes a play on this C flag, and that's going to go right back into the control of Excellence.
Wait, what?
127-96, he just scored. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first map of Domination Strike Zone. Excellence looking great, honestly poised to take the victory here. Yeah. But Verity, trying desperately to stay within this one. They were down by 20 the entire first half. Now that lead has moved to about 40, and they're just starting to crumble here.
Yeah, that's right. The cookie crumbles. And
that's the way.
And that's the way the cookie. I'm Walter Cronkite. For those of you guys at home who Walter Cronkite is a. I don't know if you guys know. I'm not even gonna get into that. Google it. I just wanted to point something out, Duff. You and I, we've been sitting next to each other a couple times, and you got some hairy arms, bro. Like, they just rub up on me, rub up on my arm. It's
how I roll, dude.
It's wonderful.
Survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying?
What? I have hairy arms means I can trek through mud faster.
I'm a savage, dude. I don't know.
Oh,
my arms stay warm. I don't know.
Just we're really close to, and we're big guys. We're
fine, dude.
Really close.
I'm not against it. Faccento on your screen, and obviously I just love saying his name, but he's going to continue to make sure that they control the spawn.
I said Faccento.
Inside a B, but a player did make it out of there that was actually, I'm not sure it is because there's things as AEL Events 8, but some player did just make it out.
Listen, there's a guy who's obviously very keen on representing AEL here. Okay, his name is AEL Events 8. He's dedicated to the grind.
He's loving it. Faccento on a 5-point streak, just
Mr.
continuing
AEL.
to post up outside of the bar, and we'll switch on over to Snipedown.
Two guys stacked inside a kitchen. Look at that.
Well, they're going to try to push together, and well, a 3-piece for Events. Faccento going to be the last alive as 3 go down for excellence. And like Verity, Golden Boy and I are just falling apart up here.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm good. So, oh, my goodness. AEL Events. Mr. AEL.
Mr. AEL.
Mr. AEL holding it down.
169 to 123. Time's going to dwindle down here in the final 15 seconds of the game. Obviously, Excellence will take map number 1, Domination on Strike Zone. But coming up, we have S&D and Octane. And I'm curious as to the way the rest of the series plays out because we've seen a lot of 3-0s, 3-1s throughout the event.
First series. First series was great.
Yeah, except for the first series. And since then, it's just been bulldozer for a lot of these teams. This was relatively close to start, and then it just kind of got out of hand with a couple major series of 3 down for.
Well, I mean, if you also look at that, scoreboard up there too, Kits and Conflict, they never really got anything going. This half, they got a total of what was that, like 7 kills?
Right. They
like
struggled absolutely.
They couldn't get anything, and that's like Kits getting 7 on the other side. Conflict, I think, got like 8. Like they just weren't able to make anything happen. But then you have KozMo, Faccento, and Diabolic all going 30, Snipedown nearly going 30. That would have been a team 30 bomb that they would have gotten there. That would have been just a very bombastic performance of 30 bombs.
Did you just say bombastic?
I used bombastic in a sentence.
Tears.
Tears, bro.
Tears, bro.
Tears, bro.
Guys, that's going to do map number 1 for Excellence versus Verity. Move on to S&D on Octane. And I think it's going to be a pretty interesting matchup because these teams seem, somewhat evenly matched. Obviously, Excellence was able to capitalize on a few more plays than Verity, but it should be interesting. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back as we jump into the next game with more Call of Duty action.